Hello everybody, my name's Alphamage, and today I'm here with another episode of Skylanders Blastcast. Okay, so if you don't know what that is, it's basically a little podcast series that I started last week with Prime Skylanders and a special guest star. And for this week, we actually have our special guest star as United Skylanders America. Last week we had good old Portal Master 9351, so go check out, what am I saying? So, United Skylanders, would you like to say hello?
Sure. What is guys? It is me, United Skylanders America. But no, thank you guys for having me on this. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for joining us. Alright, so for this month's episode video, guys, or whatever, what you guys ever want to say, we are going to be talking about figures. Now, basically, we're going to be talking about how they stepped up their game this year for figures, that there's only going to be, I think, 32 of them or something like that, and none of them are reposes, and 2 of them are actually guest stars. So, Alpha, what do you think about some of the figures that we've already been seen and revealed to us?
Well, the figures this year I really love much more than, all the other years. So I'm kind of looking forward to how they're going to plan this all out. So, yeah. And United Skylanders, anybody have any opinions?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. So, I mean, the figures look very nice. A huge step up from Superchargers. The Superchargers toys weren't horrible, but I really, really like the new ones for Imaginators. And, I mean, they really remind me of, I don't know, they definitely remind me of Trap Team, because those ones, I just feel like they were really nicely painted. The paint jobs were really nice. The molds were really nice. I just really liked those. So yeah, they remind me of some older, good games that I really liked the characters. I really like the looks of the characters this year.
Yeah, I agree. Most of them that I've seen, I am very happy with. I think there's only one that I've seen that I'm not happy with, and I think that's Barbella. Other than that, though, I'm excited to get the other ones. And I really feel I think it was Lou who said, they tried to really go for exaggerated poses. So they're not just simple, feet on base. They try to really go where the character was, in movement, that is something that I really did enjoy, and I feel like they really did capture. And I feel like they're doing a lot of different things from different games for these characters that is really going to make the characters really good. So people are going to want to buy the characters and also make their own characters.
Yeah, the figures this year, though, I'm still curious about how big they're going to be. If they're going to be, giant size, if they're going to be, core size. I'm really still curious to know.
By what we've seen on the portal,
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I think, what? I'm sorry?
I didn't say anything!
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. No, but, I think the size, looks, pretty, close to, Swap Force, or, maybe Trapmasters, because I don't think, Giants are still, the biggest, but here's the thing. What do I want to say? The gimmick characters for each game, they're still bigger than regular cores from Spyro's Adventure or Core Landers. I don't know, the gimmick characters are always about maybe a half an inch under the smaller than Giants.
Yeah. So yeah. So basically, okay. Do you want to go off?
Yeah, but what I was gonna say was every year that Toys for Bob takes over, whenever they have a gimmick character, they're usually much taller than the Vicarious Visions here. As for example, the Swappers to Giants and Trapmasters, they're always much taller than the Swappers and Superchargers.
Yeah, I agree. And then one thing I also do size comparison. You're talking about you spent $15 for vehicles. You're talking about the characters are probably going to be way bigger than the vehicles, obviously. The base alone will probably be... I feel like the base alone will probably be the width of some of the land vehicles. I'm kind of thinking of, what is it called? The Barrel Blaster. I think some of the bases might be, lengthwise, point to point, would probably be somewhere roughly that size, I honestly think. Because when you put it on a Swap Force portal, the vehicle, it looks kind of how we've been seeing images of the new Senseis.
Yeah, probably.
So, I know for me... Go ahead.
I think... Go ahead. Okay. I think the, characters are going to be not as big as Giants, but Trap Team, Swap Force, Giants, they're all like basically the same. I don't know how like you can call giants bigger than cores. So
I do know they are definitely bigger than cores, but
Yeah.
the gimmick characters, they're really upping it. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. So basically,
no,
I
I mean, giants are like
Yeah.
they're the biggest, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead and finish what you're saying.
Well, giants are like the biggest, but the swappers and trapmasters, they're like really really close up there. I mean, I didn't say anything about cores being like big. I said that they're like really close up there. The giants, I mean, they're always going to be the biggest, especially Ninjini,
Mm-hmm.
But like let's say like Thumpback, Eyebrow, like those guys, their Wallop is like just as big as them. So I don't know.
Yeah, the smaller, kind of wider ones. But I know definitely I think we all have like our favorite picked out. So for me, I honestly think my favorite that we've all seen is definitely going to be Starcast. I already know. I'm pretty sure Alpha. I think your favorite is Ambush, right?
Yes, and my second favorite, if you weren't to say Ambush, would definitely be Starcast, so just in case anyone was wondering.
And then Jordan, you have a favorite, one that you've picked out already?
Yeah, Ember, Kingpin, probably both of those.
So I really feel I don't really know. I really just like the design. But I know something that I've get a lot of comments about is the base. Do you guys really like the base this year, or like the size of it? Because I know a lot of people are saying the characters are actually kind of smaller than the whole base itself, and the base is what's going to take up all the space on shelving and stuff, not the figure itself.
Well, the thing is, to me, the bases, they just seem so, like, uncreative. It just looks like a block or a platform thing, unlike all the previous years, where it's kind of like they had a certain design, like Earth Elements had, like, rocks and diamonds, while Magic Elements had the magic little things on them, and Tech had gears, etc.
United?
I don't know. I still think it looks like, yeah, I still think it looks like decent, but I mean, it's not, like you said, it's not unique like the past games, I guess, but it's still pretty decent looking. It's not like, I mean, I don't want to say like trash any other games, but like Amiibo, like it's like the same exact base for each thing.
I honestly personally kind of like it because for the very first 4 years, that's a long time, we had the exact same base. So the fact to mix it up a little bit in Superchargers was really cool. And then now to change it up in Imaginators, which I'm okay with because these are meant to be the best warriors of that battle class. So I'm okay with that. But I feel like next year's game, if it's not really a big gimmick around the characters, it's like a big gimmick in-game, I really think they should go back then to the normal bases and not try to exaggerate the bases really any, I really think.
Well, honestly, to me, this year, I believe that it's kind of more of an in-game kind of deal when it comes to gimmick.
I do see what you mean, but I mean, like, but this is something really cool about the figures, though, which we haven't really focused on figures really since Swap Force. The other two gimmicks are buying extra stuff. This one's kind of like buying stuff, designing your own characters, and then, the senseis, that do tie along with the gimmick, because raising level caps and unlocking special abilities for the gimmick, basically.
Yeah.
So, anything you would like to add, Jordan, about kind of stuff?
I'll go. Yeah, sure, I'll go. But I think like you said, the gimmick is in game, but the creation crystals, they are out of game. They give it a not a trap team feel. I almost want to say trap team, but they kind of give it a feel for like different types of like vehicles. Like vehicles were a different type of figure that you actually put on the portal. Traps. I guess traps were. So magic items, but like they're still characters, but it's like you make them. It's kind of a weird concept, but that's Imaginators.
Jordan, I agree with your point. So, and something I also wanted to add is what I really do enjoy is the Sensei Belts. Kind of like I think Trapmasters were the very first thing that we ever had where they had like a special logo devoted to that special class, and then kind of Superchargers kind of had all the superchargers were on a specific base devoted to them. So, I don't know, I feel like that's really cool about the senseis. They're going to have the gold belts, so people are going to know, okay, this is the class that goes together. Same thing kind of with the swap force. Well, not really swap force, they had just the logos at the bottom. But I really kind of just like that. What do you think about that kind of alpha, them kind of having that sharing trait of each other?
Well, wait, what exactly do you mean? Because I think you said that the gold belt determines their class, or...
No, I'm saying the gold belt's like... it's like a logo in a way, because like the Trapmasters, they had the T kind of over all the characters, so everyone know. Oh, the Trapmasters, they kind of have like a logo representing them. The T, for Trapmasters. It was something cool. And then now all the senseis have that, because all the senseis are gonna have a gold belt, basically.
Yeah, now I get what you mean. Yeah. So what exactly am I supposed to?
Oh, I'm asking what are your thoughts on that? Like they did the gold belt theme, so they're all So they're all kind of tied together. It's the same.
Well, I think it's honestly pretty cool. So, in the future, if you didn't really know what this was, you could just kind of look at the figures and notice that there's something similar in each one. Kind of same with the Trapmasters, like you just said. And, yeah, so it's pretty nice.
Jordan, what do you think about the gold belts and that kind of stuff, the logo of all them kind of tying together and stuff?
Well, I know the gold belts are definitely, like you said, very, they're really helpful when it comes to recognizing that they're imaginators, or not imaginators, I mean senseis, but no, because, Trapmasters, I actually don't recall the T. What are you talking about for, the T?
It was on different characters, I know the T was on, Snapshot's chest, it was on Wildfire's arm. It was just. It was on places.
Every Trapmaster.
Just in different places on them.
Yeah, if you were to get Jawbreaker and look on his back.
Oh, maybe I really didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So something about.
I guess I just didn't really know that, but I guess the. Go ahead.
Oh. I don't know. I was changing the subject. I was basically talking about. It goes with the figure design. I get a lot of questions, kind of asking about this. Basically, if you guys know, for the past couple of years, we've had Thrillipede issue, we've had the Blackout Spotlight issue. I think Sparrow's Adventures, we had a Whamshell issue. I never found it, but I don't know if it was really that big of a deal as it is now. People are kind of asking, which one do you think will be the next kind of Thrillipede in a way? Because the design are so good this year, it's kind of hard to pick, except for villains, because most of us are thinking it's probably going to be the best villain will be last, but... I don't know if you guys have a certain one picked out that'll be the last one. I had a theory that it could have been Pain Yada, but apparently he's actually coming out in Wave 3. That was kind of
Yeah, I'm kind of predicting that Pit Boss will be the one that's releasing last. If it weren't a villain, it would definitely be Pit Boss, in my honest opinion. Or it could be a villain let me think. Who is there? Just, I guess, a villain. Maybe Blastertron, kind of.
I could honestly see Blastertron maybe be one of the last ones. You got any takes on what character might be the next hardest one to find?
Alright, so, yeah, Blastertron, no. Okay, so, I know a lot of people are disappointed, Blastertron's, the light villain, but I personally am very excited for Blastertron, because, he was actually surprisingly, my favorite light villain in Trap Team, so... I think he's actually a better choice over Luminous. Personally, I know there's a lot of Luminous fans out there probably watching Luminous 35. Don't mean to call you out, but, I know you're definitely, there's a lot of Luminous fans out there, and they're disappointed in Blastertron, but, I really am excited for him, and I really hope we get some gameplay. I can't wait to see the figure for him. It'll be sick.
Yeah, so, what do you guys about the villains? Because some villains we've seen, Golden Queen's kind of color, then there's kind of Wolfgang's kind of design, Blastertron's probably going to be a knight, Trumping Mage as a berserker. What are you guys kind of thinking about how they handled the figures, villain-wise? Because some look exactly the same, but then you also get people like Taekwondo Crow, who looks the same but completely changed the weapons. So how do you guys kind of like how they handled them changing bits and bits like that of the characters, of the villains, and specifically?
Well, let me think. Which ones did they switch? I know that they changed like Hoodsicle, but like the majority of the characters that they changed, I really love how they changed it. Cause like, let's say, like I said, Hoodsicle. I really love how they have a double-sided scythe now instead of just that one-sided deal. So it's much more creative. And then we also have that Wolfgang. Instead of having the music-playing harp, we have the bow and arrow harp. So I mean, it's very cool. I just really like the creativity and just all the stuff they're showing this year. So I mean, I'm pretty happy with it.
United.
Yeah, I totally agree with Alpha because I I like just, I mean, the Wolfgang first of all. I did like the harp, of course, but the bow and arrow just looks sick, and his gameplay looks just amazing. Who else? Was it Chompy Mage? You said he's probably gonna be a knight.
Knight?
No, I'm totally down with these changes. You know.
All right. Anything else you guys would really like to add about the figures and stuff? I know I've covered a lot of things that I really wanted to cover, address, because I really think they just really stepped up the game this year, and I'm really just excited to actually finally get the characters in hand and hopefully get to see Wave 1 listing so we can actually see HD photos of the packaging and the characters, in the packaging and stuff like that.
Well, what about the like clear see-through Barbella? Was there anything about that? Is that gonna be like confirmed see-through or?
It already is kind of confirmed see-through because Family Gamer showed it, of her.
Yeah, but
packaging.
it could have just been like a chase variant, is what I'm thinking. But it could be just see-through because, like, by the art, you can kind of see it looks much more harder.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks more edgy, kind of.
Mm-hmm. It looks more like crystals.
Yeah.
So.
I think the like the crystal Barbella, well, the see-through Barbella looks pretty cool, and I think the like any transparent characters, like it depends. Like I don't know. I mean, if they made like something stupid, like let's say who would be stupid to make, Ember, like Ember would be really stupid, except for her Sentinel to like have like see-through parts. I don't know. But unless they just screwed up something, just put something completely random, which I guess they have kind of done in the past. But like I just doubt that they would. Like we got like they're really good team of designers in Skylanders. So, and I'm really hyped for the figure designs. I really have confidence with this game. The figures are gonna look the best. Like I have to say that right now.
I agree. I think really for character design. This is probably going to be one of the best character design games out of all of them. Uniqueness, definitely high up there. There's a lot of things we've not seen before. There's some things that we've been wanting to see, and we're kind of getting that this year. Kind of like Mysticat. Four-legged characters, we've only had one of those before. We're getting more of those.
Wait, actually, it's six-legged.
Oh, six. Well, it's four legs, and then it has two paws. Or it's kind of like the half centaur type creature type thing, however that works out.
Yeah, I guess it's scimitar, but it's more of a cat.
Was it Scratch that had four?
No, it was Nightmare.
Yeah.
From Trap Team.
Oh yeah, alright.
And then we've also getting characters like a 2-in-1 character, where it's what's his name? Airstrike, where it's you're getting two characters basically. We've had only a few of those, and then one of my, like I said, my personal favorite, Starcast, because I love the multi-arm characters, and then for characters who like characters with more legs, or even getting Crankcase with 5 legs, so definitely mixing up a bunch of variety in this game, character design-wise, so it's not straight up 2 legs, 2 arms, and then a weapon. It's mixing it up, trying to see what they can do with all these different kind of character possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, but, yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say, so...
United, you got any final thoughts on character design?
It's gonna be lit this year. It's gonna be lit.
Alright, guys, so thank you guys all for tuning in for episode 2 of Blast, guys. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to show a lot of love in the chat below with the like button. Definitely go check out Alpha's video. United Skylanders is going to have his own. I'm pretty sure we're all going to have different gameplay and stuff. So you guys can go check out all the perspectives. You guys can let us know which one you like better. But definitely, guys, if we get a lot of love and support, we'll actually have another episode, episode 3. If you guys want to comment down below what topics you want, go ahead and do that. And if you guys even want to request a special guest, you guys can go ahead and do that. And then we maybe might be able to make that work out for episode 3. But I want to give a huge thanks for United for joining us on the stream. What did I just say? Stream podcast. But like we always say, don't forget to keep it premium, guys. Twitter, Instagram, links down below.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Mark, can I go? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, just go ahead. Just close this on off.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. Again, thank you guys for letting me on, the episode 2. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and don't forget to peace out.